Let me ask you a question. How secure is your WordPress site really? And are you sure? Or are you just assuming it is because you're using good hosts, popular plugins, and well-known services? We'll come back to that one in a moment. In 2012, we had one of the biggest recessions in global history because our governments assumed bankers were doing a good job. Of course, those assumptions proved pretty reckless. But what if our assumptions about WordPress security are equally wrong? How much money would you lose, and what would your site be worth if it was hacked? In a moment, we're going to hack a live WordPress site. And not just any site, a site running what is commonly assumed as the best security software. Now we're doing that to prove a point, and that is all current security products are totally ineffective against exploits. Believe it or not, exploits are the number one method used by hackers, and they make up 92% of all direct hacking attacks. And yet somehow the security industry has buried its head in the sand and ignored this. It's also the number one method used by terrorists, hacktivists. As you can see here, this is my friend's site which was hacked in exactly the same way last month. Now the FBI warned WordPress users about vulnerabilities and exploits earlier this year, yet no one has addressed this problem. Exploits themselves are pretty useless without vulnerabilities. Now vulnerabilities are simple programming mistakes. And let's face it, most of the software written in WordPress is written by amateurs, and it's hardly surprising, therefore, that there are thousands of new vulnerabilities discovered every year. What you're seeing here are vulnerabilities found in the last few days alone. Now what's more surprising is the vulnerabilities we found using our software in major security plugins just last week. These plugins are used by millions, so who knows how many sites have been hacked and how many are now harboring backdoors. Now I know this is all hard to believe, so for the first time in WordPress security history, we're going to hack a live WordPress site. Let me now pass you on to my partner, Michael Thomas.
As you can see, this is a brand new site running the latest version of WordPress. I also have some of the best security plugins installed. I've got Bulletproof Security, WordFence, and Acunetics WP Security. These are all configured as per their best practices, and they're all set up and ready to go. Now, I'm just going to switch over to a different browser. So this is another browser here, and as you can see, I'm logged out on this one. I'm just going to refresh the page and make sure everything looks fine. So there goes the page refreshing, and it all looks great. Now, there is a vulnerability on this site. It's a very well-known one, so there should be no reason why these security products should have any trouble in protecting against it. I'm going to go ahead and download it now. Okay, I'm back again. I've downloaded it from a vulnerability site just like this one. Now I'm just going to scroll down on this post, and I'm going to paste the exploit into the comment field. I'm going to pop in a name, hacker, an email, hacker@hacked.me, and a website, hacked.me. Then I'll click on post comment. And now, as you can see, this website has been replaced with this. Now, as a hacker, I can display whatever content I want on this site. It could be a hacktivism page, a fake shopping site, an attack page which installs password stealing malware, and so on and so on. So all it really takes is one badly written theme, plugin, or one bad update, and your site is wide open to this kind of hacking, and you will never know what caused it.